But to me, it's like they're garnishing my check if I don't write that letter. Who next is going to tap into my paycheck because I don't write a letter?
Imagine having to write a letter to a private organization to stop them from taking hundreds of dollars from your paycheck. An organization you're not required to join and you don't want to belong to. That's what many teachers and other employees from 7 Colorado school districts have to do, and most of them have to do it year after year. Non-union members have to formally notify the union office during a brief few weeks that they don't want to pay a fee the same amount as union dues. Non-union members could owe the union more than $700, including paying for union political action, if they don't send in a letter or fill out a form during a brief window of time each year.
I have to take it to the post office. It has to go certified mail. There has been a couple of years I have sent this certified letter and they say they didn't receive it. Therefore, I have to pull up my receipt and find where I actually sent it. It's time consuming. It's not a simple little email you send. You have to get your letter in on time. It's a huge burden. The time frame that the one particular time they want us to write this letter, it's during the busiest time of the season. It's when we're trying to first get the school up and running, all the new students are there, you're trying to get your classroom together. It's hectic, and that's not even talking about what goes on in your personal life. That's just your business life. I actually was a member of the union for quite a few years, and they did a great job. I felt like they were good service, and they did things for District 70 employees that we wouldn't have got without it. But there came a time in my life due to medical reasons. We had huge medical bills. Husband has Parkinson's, son is type 1 diabetic. So financially, I needed every dime that I made. So I decided to not be a member anymore.
Depending on the job position and the employer, non-union members in the 7 school districts have anywhere from 10 days to 4 weeks to take action and avoid paying union fees.
As long as I send a letter in those first 2 weeks, then they will not pull the money out of my paycheck and I will not be a member. I did that for several years. One particular year, I had to fly my son down to the National Institute of Health for his medical disabilities. So we were out of town and I had so much on my plate, I just looked over it. Realized several weeks after that time frame that, oh no, I had not done this letter and now they were going to take the money out. So I called my district and they said there was nothing they could do about it, that the money would be coming out. So I contacted the union. They told me I would have to write a letter stating why I had not gone ahead and opted out during their time frame, and that they would review that letter and decide whether they would once again overlook it for that time frame or I would continue to have to make that payment. I did write that letter. They voted on it and said that it wasn't a good enough reason, and that year they did take the money out. It hurt us tremendously.
Medical emergencies and medical bills aren't a good enough reason? What exactly is? Becky's case is not an isolated one. Hundreds of Colorado teachers and school employees have to opt out each year, and in several cases hardships have stuck non-union members with paying hundreds of dollars in union fees. Why do our laws allow school employee and other unions to have such power over workers' paychecks? To take money without showing the respect simply to ask first?
I just hope that they work on this and realize that it's unethical to take somebody's money unless they decide to give it.